Hey everybody, Davey and Toga here with some more schooling stuff. The nice little short episode that I decided not to split with the last episode, because, you know, I'm a butt like that. And we'll see how much time I end up not splitting up in the next episode. Make you guys, you know, nice and bored. So we're starting off this day, not quite the end of April. I almost said May. It's April, because I see the 4-27. /27, not dash. The dash after the 27 into the M, which I guess is Monday, because we just finished the weekend for the first time ever, finally. And now we have probably the stupidest speech ever, which is so great. Just watch this thing. When it gets going, at least.
What's the deal with the assembly? You think it's about the recent incidents?
Who cares? The principal doesn't know anything about the shadows anyway.
Thank you for actually showing some competence, Junpei.
Too long.
I know. His speeches always drag.
Today, I'd like to tell you about
Love that character touch.
Vision for this school year. As you are aware, strange incidents have been reported on the news lately. It is my firm belief that none of you are involved. However,
firm belief, not that he has any actual proof. He just thinks that.
we all
Finally.
need to accept
Okay.
responsibility for change. Dig deep down inside and tap into your imaginations. But don't lose touch with reality.
Oh my god, it's so campy, you
As they
idiot.
say, there's no use crying over spilled milk. This is the key to reaping.
This guy is
all
trying
the
so hard,
rewards
and
that
he's not
school
getting
has
anywhere.
to
He's just sounding so droll and trite and redundant and uninspired as possible.
Doesn't this remind you of Mitsuru's senpai
And that's
speech?
probably why they were right at the beginning,
you're
those
right.
two little girls, as we were
What's
walking
up with
in.
that?
That is hilarious. This principal is just a complete slacker. Not a slacker. He's just a lackey. So now we get to get some special treatment from Mitsuru. And then we get to get some special treatment from the teacher, who treats us like a fucking idiot. Because this Miss Miyahara is a fucking douche. So she can't even get the question right that she's asking us, and doing out the problems that she's supposed to know how to do. And she tries passing it off as if it was still something impressive. Like, you know, it wasn't incredible that she doesn't know how the hell to do her fucking job. Isn't that nice? And then after the stupid psych out, like she's trying to be all not paranoid, but like, you know, spacey, whatever. We get this question where two of the answers are very, very, like, philosophical questioning. And after the whole twist that she's trying to give us about it being X being 1, or it might be 2, I kind of figure, well, shit, maybe we're on a roll here. And apparently I'm retarded. 1 plus 1. You're in high school. You should know what 1 plus 1 is. No, I'm in high school. I should be able to think, hey, what if 1 actually is 2? Or if 1 actually equals 1.5, if we're just theorizing things, you know, like that whole... You ever do that lesson, like in 2nd grade, where you'd have, like, the columns, and you'd use the chips to, like, understand base 10, and then, like, you'd learn how to, like, base 5, and base 2, and base 3, so you'd go, like, use the chips, like, learn binary, you put the 1 chip in the first column, and then when you go to put the 2nd chip in, you actually move, you know, you put 1 in the next column, and then you add 1 to the first column, and then when you add 1 to that one, it's you have 2, you gotta add 1 to the next one, but since that one has 2, you move to the next one. You know, it's that same kind of idea. It was like, hey, I learned this in, like, 2nd or 3rd grade with the sheets and the chips, and the, hey, what would if there were aliens that had 3 fingers? So 10 was actually 6, but was 10 to them. Like, numerically it was 10, but it was actually 6 total. But no, the teacher's just a fucking idiot. Not Toriumi, the other one, Mihari Yaki, blah blah blah, the math teacher. Was fucking stupid. Oh yeah, hey, I'm joining the student council, because that's a thing now. Which I guess is kind of cool. I mean, I figure, well, there's 16, I think there's 16 tarot cards. Maybe there's 20. I never remember the number. 24? Something like that. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have, social links for all of them, so I might as well get as many social links as I can, and I figured, well, student council. Okay, it's another group I can be a part of. Sure. I might as well do it. And see what comes of that. So we get this Hidetoshi, and Chihiro. Not to be confused with the Azumanga Chihiro. Chio-chan. No? Yes? Yes? No? Am I wrong? It's been a while since I've watched that. I can't remember. Anyway, so apparently both of those have names, and all the other people there are completely irrelevant, so... I guess I'm gonna have to be working with those two at some point individually each. Maybe for more, individual, social links. So now we get the Persona Emperor Arcana. Which I expect would come in handy sometime in the far distant future, I would think. I don't know, Emperor kind of seems like that would be the classification for a lot of, like, really powerful personas. And Mitsuru keeps referring to me in my last name, and it keeps confusing me when she's, like, all of a sudden starts talking about Mitsurugi. Or, Mitsuru. Yeah. This is Persona, not Soul Calibur. Come on, David. And of course, Junpei tries to act all suave and shit, because he's a fucking tool. And, so he gets propositioned with the same problem, and he decides to back off like an idiot. Well, no, that's actually smart of him, because he's a fucking tool, and actually doesn't want to get caught being a lame puss. Not pussy, puss. Lame puss, like an adult. Like a twit. Yes. Hey, foreshadowing, something about Mitsuru. Wait. No, Mitsuru is not Yukari's last name. What the hell have I been talking about the past minute? Whatever Yukari's last name is, Mitsuru keeps referring to her as that last name, and I can't tell. Kazuma. Yeah! Ha! Ha! I can remember Junpei Iori, because I hate that name. I hate the character, so of course I'm gonna remember it. Oh yeah, more smart stuff that I should pay attention to. So, now I have a new social link, and I've got some foreshadowing about Mitsuru's history, and I've got clues about when I'm gonna be needing to go to Tartarus and when I should keep rested, which is good to keep track of. Thankfully, I was gonna go out to swim team today after this class. So hey, if you know when what's his face, the name just came up and I didn't get to read it because I'm bad like that. And whenever he was mentioning it, begins with a K, Kazushi, haha, it does begin with a K. But I figured, hey, he has that bubble on his head, and usually that means that he wants to talk with me and do stuff with me. So, yeah. Figure that's cool. And of course, like, because my guy is just so good at everything, of course, I am like the best swimmer ever. Because I'm just that awesome, and I can do anything. That's why I can equip anything, any weapon. That's why I can equip any persona. That's why I can join any of the teams, and probably, I assume, do very well. I'm guessing against that guy, because the way that they introduce him at the beginning, he's just kind of there in a tracksuit and not necessarily tied to any of the sports to begin with. And I did ask my brother about this, and apparently it doesn't matter which team you actually do try out for, you're still going to get the Chariot Persona, Arcana, Link, Social Link, Thing, Guy, Dogger, Man, Sir. And I'm assuming it's still with Kazushi. I'm gonna remember that name, because now I'm gonna think. If only he had a blue backpack. That'd actually be pretty funny. Oh well. And we're gonna listen to some music, and then here we have a little personal dilemma. Here the game wants me to talk to Yuko, the team manager of the swim team, I believe. And I can either walk home with her, or I can do nothing with her. And I'm not sure if this is a dating thing or a persona thing. I'm assuming it's a dating thing, so I passed up on it. I'm still not sure if it's one or the other, and I'm probably not going to find out at some point. But if the option comes up again, maybe I'll try around and see what other things will happen. If I do end up having, you know, a walk home with Yukari or whatnot. Or that Chihiro. Little Chio-chan from the student council. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sounds right. That sounds right. Chihiro is Chio-chan. Yeah. I don't remember what Osaka's name is. Anyway, that is not this game. This game is not Azumanga Daioh. Ha. So here are some more cool stat things, mechanics that I should learn. Like, hey, that probably would have been helpful to have paid attention to before if I had known that, and then that way I could have gotten all the analyses that I wanted when there was only one guy to analyze and to beat up on, and Junpei decided, oh, I'm gonna fuck you over, Dave, and kick his ass. Yes. Oh, and hey, yeah, Itsukushi is here. And, I guess they're doing pretty well in Tartarus. I think, well, considering I haven't died or anything, nobody's fainted, I'll be able to clear out the first block, so I say I'm doing pretty good. So we're gonna do a little bit of studying for tonight, and then we're gonna spend the rest of the week doing some more socialization stuff. Finish this month off, month of April. So we'll see you later.